Um, so I need to work on myself, being proud of how far that I've come, and realize that, uh, I have come a long way, and people don't see me how I see myself sometimes. I had another question about loose skin. After losing almost 140 pounds, yes, I do. It's not, uh, it doesn't affect me. I can run, I don't get infections, or I know people say, they've got a lot of loose skin and they'll get infections and stuff. I don't have that much. I wouldn't wear a bikini, but that's just me. I don't know if I would, if I never ever had a weight problem, if I would ever wear a bikini. And then I know people who have lost I don't know them personally, but people who have lost a lot of weight and will wear a bikini, and man, more power to you. That's great, and I say that from the bottom of my heart. Um, but I would never let loose skin um, deter me from losing weight. I figured that I would have loose skin because 100 plus pounds is a lot of weight to lose. But I think exercising helps with having less loose skin. And when you lose it slowly, or on the average of, a half a pound to 2 pounds a week, then I think that helps. That helps with not having so much loose skin. I'm never going to be perfect. Um, my skin is never going to be tight like, a 15, 18-year-old woman's body will be. Um, and that's fine. I've also had a child, and, you know, but I've done more good to my body by losing this weight than, and having a bit of loose skin than being morbidly obese. So I would always choose this any day over not losing weight because of loose skin. So yeah, I do have it, and that's it. It stuck with me for life, probably. Um, Cooking for my family. I have a very picky eater. My son, he's very picky. When he was, when he turned 4 is when he really started to get picky. Up until then, he would eat anything. The only thing he really likes is mashed potato and chicken that I cook. He's not a big vegetable eater at all. He do eat a lot of fruit. He'll eat almost any kind of fruit, so that's okay. Um, but so I do make separate meals for him, but just him. My husband will eat anything that I cook, and that's it. Because really, I mean, I don't cook diet food. I just cook healthy, and I don't add any preservatives or anything to my food to make it diet, or I just watch how I cook it and stuff. So he eats whatever I cook, but my son doesn't. Only sometimes. Um, and then I have a hard time, like, okay, my son, just say he'll have chicken nuggets and he doesn't eat it all. Then I always ask him to clean his plate off, um, because if not, I'll eat the chicken nugget. And that's a mental thing with me. If it's there, I feel like, what's one chicken nugget? But in hindsight, it's probably 2 points. And I don't want to waste 2 points on chicken nugget. So I'll get him, that's my little trick, I'll get him to throw it in the garbage so that I don't have to touch his plate at all. And even like a few leftover french fries, like all those little bites and those licks and those tastes, they all add up. Throughout the day, I read somewhere if you, nibbling throughout the day could add an extra 100 calories onto your daily intake of food. So my little trick for that as well is I like to chew gum when I'm cooking so that I'm not tasting. Or I'll have a bowl of blueberries or a bowl of grapes, so that when I feel like the need to like eat or pick, that's what I'll munch on. So, maybe 15 calories versus, oh geez, 100 calories of whatever it is you're making or whatever, works out to be a lot better for you, and you kind of feel satisfied, and I also had a question about spices and the foods that I cook. I like to use spices lots to keep my foods tasting good. Clubhouse has a variety of spices that you could use. You can, Greek and Cajun, and there's a lot of different kinds of stuff. And salt, pepper, garlic powder, and cayenne pepper, Montreal steak spice. I know those are kind of high in sodium and stuff. You just have to watch and really, well, I guess you could measure it out. I don't use those a lot. Even Mrs. Dash, they're like no salt. And they have a nice flavor as well. You can also get these like little, I think they're Clubhouse, and it'll give you like 4 or 5 different spices in a little container, and it's good for like the whole meal. That's what you'll need. That's the spices that you'll need for that meal. So if you're in the mood for Indian or like Greek or whatever, all the spices will be in these little containers for you, and that's pretty neat as well. So yeah, that's it. This is 16 minutes long already, and I had a lot to talk about. So I hope you all have a great week this week. Get your activity in, get your water. I'm so good to be back. It's so nice to be on track and to be involved in my page again. And I look forward to next week. So hopefully we'll all have a great week next week as well. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.